If you have at least 2 points on the coordinate plane, you can draw a line between them. Now you'll notice that in this line, the slope of a line is actually a ratio of how much a given portion of the line rises, divided by how far that portion runs. For example, we can see from the coordinates of the 2 points that the line rises 4 units on the y-axis and runs 8 units along the x-axis. We figured this out by subtracting the first y-coordinate from the second. 3 minus -1 is the same as 3 plus 1, or 4, and by subtracting the first x-coordinate from the second. 5 minus -3 is the same as 5 plus 3, or 8. The line has a slope of 4/8, or 1/2. We would have found this slope no matter what segment of the line we looked at, since the line always rises 1 unit for every 2 units it runs. Try moving the points to change the slope of the line. Notice what happens when the line becomes steeper, and also when the line falls from left to right. The steeper the incline, the farther the slope is from zero. The slope is positive when a line rises from left to right, and negative when a line falls from left to right. In the closer look topic on special lines, we'll examine some of the other properties of slope. There are 4 special cases of slope you should know about. If someone pointed to a flat surface, like a table, and asked you, "How much does the table slope?" you'd probably say something like, "It doesn't slope at all. It's flat." Well, the same is true in math. A perfectly horizontal line has 0 slope. No matter what the run is, the rise is 0, because 0 divided by any non-zero value is 0. Now, suppose someone pointed to a vertical cliff face and asked you, "Do you think that slope is too steep to walk up?" You'd probably say, "What slope? That's not a slope, it's a cliff." Again, it's the same in math. A vertical line doesn't even rate as a slope. To say that it's steep is meaningless. It's vertical. In math, we say its slope is undefined. That's because although the line certainly has a rise, it has no run. The difference between any 2 x-coordinates is 0, and division by 0 is undefined. Looking at parallel lines, you would probably say that they have the same slope. You would be right, because the slope for each of the lines has the same ratio of rise to run. Let's look at the first line in our example. The slope is 1. And when we look at the second line, we find that its slope is also 1, because the ratio of the rise to run is the same. Perpendicular lines, or lines that meet at a right angle, also have special slopes. Let's look at these 2 lines. If we look at the 2 points on the first line, we can see that the line has a slope of 2/3. Looking at the 2 points on the second line, we can calculate the slope as -3/2. 3/2 is called the reciprocal of 2/3 because the 2 values multiplied together equal 1. So -3/2 is the negative reciprocal of 2/3. We could say that perpendicular lines have negative reciprocal slopes. Or said another way, the product of the slopes of 2 perpendicular lines always equals -1.